In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to apply an image texture to a mesh in Blender. We'll go from a blank scene to seeing your texture properly displayed on a 3D object, using the shader editor and a simple node connection. I'll keep it clear and straightforward and point out a few tips along the way. First, add a mesh to your scene. With your cursor in the 3D viewport, press Shift+A, go to Mesh and choose Plane, Cube, or any mesh you prefer. A plane is great for testing because it keeps things simple, but the process is identical for other shapes. Make sure the object is selected so the material you create applies to it. Next, create a material. In the Properties panel, open the Material Properties tab and click New. Blender will generate a default principled BSDF shader connected to the material output. This is the core of your surface appearance and will receive the image texture. Now open the shader editor so you can work with nodes. Change one of your panels to the shader editor using the editor type dropdown in the corner. You should see the principled BSDF node and the material output node already in place. Nodes let you visually connect data, like images, to material properties without digging through lots of menus. Add an image texture node, press Shift+A, go to Texture and choose Image Texture. Place it in the node graph, then click Open on the node and select your image file from your computer. PNG or JPEG files work well, but most common formats are fine. Connect the nodes by dragging from the color output of the image texture node to the base color input of the principled BSDF. This tells Blender to use your image to define the color of the material. If you're using a standard color image, that's usually all you need to get started. Check the color space setting on the image texture node. For regular color textures, leave it as sRGB. If you're loading a data map, like a normal map or roughness map, set color space to non-color so Blender interprets it correctly. For this walkthrough, we're focusing on a color texture, but keep that detail in mind for other maps. Finally, preview the results. In the 3D viewport, switch to Material Preview or Rendered mode to see the texture on your object. If the texture looks stretched or misaligned, you may need to adjust UVs, but for basic primitives like a plane, it typically looks correct. If the object turns pink, it means the image can't be found. Reopen it in the image texture node. That's it. Your image texture is now applied and visible.